What's up, collective? What's up, tribe? I'm Ishani. If you have not been here before, and if you have, welcome back. I hope you're having a marvelous, blissful journey. Today, I wanted to talk about managing anger. Why? Because about 5 years ago, I used to be extremely angry, even though I'm very shy and peaceful and to myself. The smallest things can, build up to the biggest things if you don't speak on them, or, it's just the flow of things. However, your anger chooses to be itself as, it's just another aspect of the emotional spectrum of being a human, I guess you could say, right? So what I wanted to discuss is possibly some things that worked for me, about 3 things that work and I actively use now, as well as working with your root and your solar plexus. Of course, we're not skipping the sacral, but those are really extremely important for balancing and managing your emotions, your anger, having the confidence to say the things that you need to say, to build a gusto in order to not be angry so much, because it comes from of not being heard properly. So maybe there's other ways you could go about speaking or dealing with your anger with others. Possibly you could be experiencing anger just by yourself, not even against others, whether that's internally, outwardly. I'm not a medical professional. I do want to bear that in mind. So please do seek consultation, or your highest counsel if you do feel that your anger is at a level that is perhaps unfavorable for you and others around you. Okay, I'll leave that there. Thank you, Ashe. But yes, so one thing that I do in the morning, because I noticed that my anger had come from, number 1, not accepting my reality fully. Number 2, accepting my reality, but still just being pissed that this is my human experience. Even though I willed it all in, I co-created it. And then the third thing would be just passing off anger to others that didn't deserve it, whether it be others around me, others at work, others in my home, others near and far, where have you, because it's a thing that you want to work on personally, right? Everyone's anger and happiness and joy and bliss is their own. We all have different likes, wants, needs, and enjoyments. So I noticed that also a good thing to do is, when your anger does rise up, to ask your anger, why are you here? So that's like you getting really upset because something happened. You're saying, why are you here? Why did I not choose to react in a more favorable manner as I watched myself overreact, right? Even if this is internally, you can get with yourself, vocalize or mentalize it. But either way, get it done. So yes, that helps with that. I also wanted to talk about some things you can do for anger management. So one is 444 on the time. One is body scanning when you wake up in the morning. So this goes with balancing your root, your root, helps to bring you to a stable homeostasis within the self, so that you can feel balanced, grounded, rooted, and able to move forth in your day. So, in your highest manner. So I'll give you 2 exercises. One is a body scan, and the other is rooting yourself to the earth or rooting yourself to the sun. Okay, this is during the day morning practices. So whatever time you wake up, you're gonna continually lay in the bed. We're not gonna touch our electronics, or you can, I wouldn't even suggest getting out to take a tinkle. Like, you can wait. Unless it's just really bothersome, or you're the type of person who can like drop back into your bed, into your like calmest state, I would say don't even move. Okay, so in this moment, on the morning where you're not feeling like you have to go to the bathroom so bad, if you're one of those people, you're gonna lay there and you're going to mentalize, meaning see within your third eye, a spiral coiling around your body, okay? And as it charges itself and touches your chakra points, you're going to see how they feel. Does your spiral feel like it's beginning to wobble? So try to steady your spiral, okay? I can see it now even as I sit here, you know. You want it to feel like it's balanced, and if it starts to slow down or stagnate, drop you out of your spiralization in your mental exercise, you can begin to speak to that chakra of what is feeling. How can you open it up more fully? Have it has it been in a more closed state? Different things that you can ask. Okay? You and your body together. And the next exercise would be, and then coming out of that, you're gonna work it from the root all the way to the crown and come on out into the etheric fields, where you want to be. But for your earth to the core, as well as the sun, you can say to the center of the sun meditation, you want to be in a quiet space where you're able to not have any distractions, or if you're someone who can, be within a distraction filled zone, then feel free to have at it. But you're going to sit and you're going to visualize yourself sending your most highest, sweetest, delicious energy from your body, which you can imagine from your left foot going all the way up the left side of your body, through your crown or pineal space, back down the right side, into the core, the center of the earth, okay? Giving the earth all that you want to give it. Your love, your gratitude for allowing your feet to trod, for allowing you to have a shelter, a stable shelter that's built and stabilized within, the grounds of the earth. Find something to be grateful for. There's so many things. And then you're gonna let it rest there. You're gonna let it rest there. And you can allow the core to send love to you. And you do the same with the sun, whichever one you feel most guided to, if not both, okay? Now, are there any other exercises? Definitely yoga. So yoga to move around your chakras. So yoga based for the root, and yoga based for the solar plexus. And anything else? Eating for your chakras. So that's eating foods that are red, have red skins, for your root chakra, and for your solar plexus chakra, eating foods that are yellow, and that are bountiful. They make you feel good. A beautiful harvest, right? So yes, let me know. Drop down a beautiful like, share, comment if this helped you out. Definitely subscribe. I hope that this found you in a beautiful space. Peace, tribe.